Good morning, grade 7 students. So, before we start our class, let's lead a prayer first. So, Yang anak, kindly lead us a prayer first. Yan. Thank you so much, Yang anak. So, again, good morning, grade 7 students. So, now, let's check your attendance first. So, just say present if your name was called, okay? Yan. So, very good, mga anak. No one is absent for this day. And so before we start, kindly submit your assignments to your president. Then, Mr. President, Mr. Antonio, pass it to me later. But before we proceed and enter to the new topic we have today, let's just refresh your body and mind to this simple energizer. So, you are going to follow the simple dance steps that I'm going to flash on the screen later on with the bear dancing on it. And then later on, you're going to tell me how do you feel, if your body really freshen up, and if you really enjoy the dance. So, are you ready, class? So, I'm going to present it now. Now, class, how is your body? Does it makes you a little active? Did the steps are easy to follow? Did you enjoy dancing? So I'm glad to hear that. Now you're fresh and energized both your body and mind, and even sweat a little bit. And so now let's enter the recapitulation part of our lesson. So class, who can tell me what was our lesson yesterday? Yes, Kai. That's it. Anyone among the class who can give me the definition for independent clause? Yes, Mark. Yes, you are right. So how about dependent clause? Yes, JB. Well then, very well said. So let's move on to our new topic this morning. So class, study the sentence on the screen that I presented. So what have you noticed? Yes, Irene. Very good. Now, what is the word that connects the two independent clauses? Yes, Jerry, go ahead, anak. Exactly. Now, what do you call the word and in the sentence? Yes, anak. Yes, that's right. So class, based on the given example I showed you earlier, can anybody guess what will be our topic for this day? Yes, Kun. Very good. During our lesson in sentence structure, we already know what is conjunction. Now, can you give me the meaning for conjunction? Yes, Joy. Very good. Conjunction is used to connect words, phrases, and clauses. So, let's have an example. Take a look at this example on the screen. Henry and Juan are childhood best friend. What is the conjunction used in the sentence? Yes, Rowan. Does it connect two words? Very good. So what are the two words that it connects? Yes, 10. Very good. Is the definition of conjunction clear to you? Or do you need another example? Okay. So I'm going to give another example, and this time we will going to use the word or conjunction but. So this is the sentence. I scored 7% in the exam this year, but Jackson scored 10% more than me this year. So the word but used shows that there is comparison or contrasting two ideas formed in the sentence. Alright, moving on. So, there are different types of conjunctions. Can you enumerate them all? Yes, Jenna. Very good. But for today's discussion, we're not going to tackle all of those. We're just going to start with coordinating conjunctions. But first, let's redefine again what is a coordinating conjunction. So, a coordinating conjunction is a word that joins two elements of equal grammatical rank and syntactic importance. So, they can join two verbs, two nouns, two adjectives, two phrases, or two independent clauses. So, the 7 coordinating conjunctions are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Let's have another look on this example class. So, Peach does not want spicy or bitter foods. What is the conjunction used in the sentence? Yes. What makes you think that or is the conjunction used? Well done. So, coordinating conjunction join the element that are two grammatically the same. It's either two words, two equivalent phrases, or two equivalent clauses. So, the most common coordinating conjunction used are for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. To easily remember those common conjunctions, we have the acronym FANBOYS, which stands for the 7 conjunction. These are the for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. These fanboys have also different use in a sentence, not just by linking words, phrases, or sentence. For explains a reason or it tells why does the action happen. And naman joins two ideas or connects same thoughts. While nor presents a second negative idea or one of them is a consequence, but introduces an opposing ideas or contrasting opinions, or shows an alternative or choices. Yet adds a contrasting idea, while lastly so indicates result or effect. Now, is coordinating conjunctions clear to all of you? Let's proceed to the next part of the class. So for this part of the discussion, we're going to read and analyze the text that I will going to give you. So this will be a collaborative activity wherein you're going to read and understand what you are reading. So as well as identify the coordinating conjunction that were used in the paragraph or passage. So is my instructions clear? No more question? Okay? So let's proceed in grouping you. So group 1, JB, you are the leader. Group 2, Young, you are the leader. Group 3, Mark, you are the leader. 4, Kun, you are the leader. Group 5, Renjun, you are the leader. Group 6, Jackson, you are the leader. Group 7, Bam Bam, you are the leader for your group. Okay? So leaders, this is the copy of the text. And you may now distribute the copy to your members. You may take a picture. So before you read the passage, remember these things. Number 1, observe proper pronunciation of words. Take down note important details. And lastly, understand the order of the events. So these are the following series of processing questions for the reading passage. So there are only 4 questions in it. Is there any question in my instruction? Okay, if none, then you may start. So class, do you want to play? If so, this is the mechanics of the game. So it was entitled The Student's Fate. So Student's Fate on who we're going to answer are based on the names here in my index cards. So I will going to randomly pick 7 students, one at a time, and if you are the chosen one, give me a sentence using one of the conjunction in the table. I also has a separate index card that has a number in it, and it will correspond to what conjunction you're going to create a sentence with. You have 30 seconds to give me your answer. If you use it wrong, you should show a 15 seconds long talent of yours in front of the class. And if you succeeded, then you can go rest assured and listen to your other classmates who are answering. Is there any question in the mechanics of the game? If none, your fate starts now. So based from the game that we had a while ago, can you define now in your own words what a coordinating conjunction is? Yes, Lucas. Why do you say so? Yes, Widwin? Amazing. All of your answers are correct and make sense. I'm happy to hear those answers from you guys. So for another output today, connect these 5 sentences using the appropriate conjunction. Write it down to your notebook. You will only choose between these 3 conjunctions, which are or, and but. So for example, she broke the glass, period, she cried. So what's the right answer, or what is the proper conjunction we must use? So the answer is, she broke the glass and she cried. So we use the conjunction and to join the consecutive events. So after you answer, pass your answer sheets to your vice president and I will collect all your outputs to her, okay? So is the instruction clear? If so, you may now start. Now class, can you now tell me what have we learned from our lesson today? Yes, Mark. Very good. What value or values have you learned? Yes, Johnny. I see. You have already learned the conjunction very well. After doing your seat work, copy these 2 assignments in your activity notebook, okay? And class, do you have any question in mind or gray areas about our lesson for today before we end our discussion? If none, if that's the case, that's the end of our discussion for today and you are all dismissed. Goodbye class and see you next meeting.